The biggest gem just throughout my 20 years of being in this technical world are constantly elevate yourself and learn. Always learning new technology. Technology is changing every 2 to 3 months. Stay abreast on it so
Mm,
you have new skill sets to take to different roles, or you can even learn those new skills and improve your role at the company you're at. You might be
mm,
able to create a new platform, new position for yourself. Uh, have the drive and initiative to be successful.
mm,
Try your best to not become stagnant. I learned that the hard
mm,
way.
mm.
And we are our biggest downfall, but you have to learn how to overcome that by trusting in yourself and taking a leap of faith.
Mm. I love that.
Believe in yourself and you do great.
No, I love that, Stern. I love that, man. Like, it's important for people to hear that from other people, and not just myself. I'm like, this is from a mentee of mine, a brother of mine, somebody that I look up to, and somebody who is getting the game. And not only that, Steven is doing well for himself in life. I'm like, he's obviously tremendous in his job. He's a tremendous person. He likes to enjoy himself, and he continues to elevate himself, right? And he's somebody who obviously we need to continue to take care of as well too, because they're looking after us. And here's the thing, right? Steven's going to be, he's already in a position of power, and when he has an opportunity to make these hiring decisions, he's going to be looking for people who are like him at one point in time. Sometimes, if he has an opportunity to make that hiring decision, he's going to hire him, right? And that's how the cycle continues to roll over and over again, guys. And that's how I think diversity numbers personally can be fixed, by taking people getting to these positions of power and absolutely making making those decisions.
Agreed.
Brother,
Definitely.
Dr. Dix, man, I appreciate you, man. Dr. Dix says, donating to the
You donate to the empty gas fund.
Oh my God, I appreciate you, Dr. Dix, man. He says, donating to the benevolent fund. Dr. Dix is a PhD computer science major as well too, Stern, and he comes in and he drops gems all the time, man. He drops gems all the time, guys. Here, I open the Zoom. Let me do this. I gotta put it in here. I don't think I put it in the chat at all, but let me do this. I want to hear from you guys. I love to hear from you guys. Let me get the link. Copy the link. You know me, I'm technically challenged. Let's do this. Put that in here. Adrian says, I need to increase my network. Link up with me, Ali, on LinkedIn. Adrian Nass, AC. Yep, another LinkedIn person. I'll send you a LinkedIn too, Adrian.
So to everyone, LinkedIn is an excellent tool for networking and getting jobs. That's where I was getting contacted by Amazon, Google, Splunk, and a multitude of companies. Was directly from LinkedIn. I don't even mean I was applying; they were reaching out to me. Another good tool which you can do is companies now like to see that you have an online presence. Just create an online CV on Wix. They love to see that kind of stuff, and it's free. They're like, man, this man took the initiative to have an online digital presence, and his resume is on here. We have to talk to this guy, and it helped.
Yep. And that's a good point. So that, you know what, Stephen? We talk about LinkedIn a lot on this channel. And I think every single week we're talking about LinkedIn. And guys, you have to have an online presence. You have to have a LinkedIn if you want to, change careers. You guys saw the power of, that conversation that I had with Gabe and Jabron and Professor Block Ops and Houston Phenom a couple of weeks ago. I mean, literally, when you network with people and you have a LinkedIn, you get an opportunity to meet a lot of people. And the power of it is like this, right? When you're networking and so forth, once you meet somebody, they're going to be able to look after you, whether that is to get your resume to the hiring manager or be able to bring you in for an interview if they're hiring. Now, all that stuff is done now a lot of the times online, especially after the pandemic. So in LinkedIn is one of the fastest growing social media platforms that exist out there. And not only that, recruiters are all over it. So you have to have a LinkedIn, and as Stern mentioned, create a digital presence for yourself, whether it's LinkedIn or having your CV or your resume on you said Wix, correct?
Yeah, Wix. Wix will let
Oh,
you
Wix.
create a free website. You don't have to pay them absolutely anything.
Mm, mm.
Use the tools that are out there. We are in an age now where it's hard to be ignorant now. We have all the information at our fingertips. Use it.
Absolutely. We got my good brother in the house, man. We got my good brother in the house. Let me see if and make sure, Professor Blackout, are you can you hear us, brother?
I can. Y'all crystal clear. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, man. We can hear you. We can hear you now. I got to figure out, Professor Blackhouse, if I can get you on the screen. I may not be able to get you on the screen, but either way, they can hear your voice, man. Let's make it a call-in show. What you got for us today, brother, man? My good brother, man. How are you, brother?
Oh, I can't complain. Y'all always dropping good information, so I just want to come in and give a shout out to my man. I'm ex-DOD. I love that government money. I like to eat off the government, so shout out to him for the Department of Defense.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, so, Professor Blackouts, man, how you doing this morning, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. I got up. You run role model, man. I got my little walk on, trying to get back to my old man, my 1 meal a day, trying to get myself together in my old age. But I can't complain, man. I can't complain.
I hear that, brother. I hear that, man. I appreciate you, man. You got to get up and get that. You got it done before I did, though. I didn't get up this morning and get my walk in yet, man. I got up and got my coffee, and I was like, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna work out after this, though, man.
No, I feel you. But I'm old. I get up with the old people. I got a lot of old ladies. We be out there walking. They be like, good morning. I'll be like, good morning. We be trying to get it in for the sunset. I'm with the old people. I used to be like you, work out. I'm up there with the old people about 7:30 out there walking. Good morning. So we getting it in. Shout out to the old people. We getting it in.
Walking with them.
Oh, man, I love it. Oh, that's awesome, man. That is awesome, Professor Blackouts, man. I appreciate you coming in, guys. If you haven't subscribed to Professor Blackouts, man, go ahead and do that, man. He's always dropping gems. A wonderful content creator, big brother, getting his workout in. He said he's going to get to the 1 meal a day, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I can do it. I can do it. I've been feeling good from doing it too, Professor Blackouts, man. I've been feeling real good.
Oh yeah, I need to get like when my mom passed away, that kind of threw everything out. So I got to get back on every year. When I was doing it, I lost a ton of weight. Like you said, once you do it, your appetite adjusts to it. But
exactly.
Getting there could be a little hard. But once you get there for a couple of weeks, you're set. You're set.
Absolutely. What were you saying, Stern?
No, I said that 1 meal life is life. I've been on it. One meal a day, drink your black coffee, eat at 2, don't eat past 8.
Yep.
Drink black coffee. Yeah,
that's pretty much my thing. That's what I'm drinking right now this morning. I didn't even get my latte today. I actually got a black coffee. It's bitter, but that's the way to do it, man. So Professor Blackouts, tell me this. Obviously you got role models. You have you've mentored a lot of people, right? You've mentored a lot of people. Talk about the importance of mentors, sponsors, role models, and so forth.
Oh, you need them, especially in a big corporation. Like you said, that was 100%. I'm interviewing them on my channel. A lot of them are gatekeepers really in the organization. So like you said, you got to have somebody representing you. A good friend of mine, he's probably 10 years older than me. And I was kind of like his right-hand man. So I was in with CEOs, CIOs, COOs, and legal staff. Because, when you're in IT and compliance, so a lot of people would try to lead me away. He would just look at me like, come with me. So next thing I'm in a corner, but I'm in a room with the people.
Yep.
And, at first I didn't really realize it. Then, I'm walking down and I'm talking to the CIO, the chief information officer, the head of legal, and we have a conversation. And I'm thinking, oh, well, I was just in a meeting with them. They were asking me questions.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
So then when you with those guys, it's just it's a different vibe.
It is. Like
a young guy on my team, he had the MBA with the cybersecurity. He didn't get a job. Basically, I told everybody I want him. Ooh. And like you did, and they brought him on the team. And the guy that's mean, that don't like everybody, him's cool. We go way back. He goes, we call him Tiny. He's like, I don't know about Tiny. I was like, I want Tiny. He goes, well, if Tiny don't do his work, you got to do his work. I'm like, I got him. He's like, okay, I'll pick him. It'd be, you've been in those meetings. It's just that easy.
Exactly.
Because they trust you.
That's exactly it.
Right. I'm not gonna let him fail. I got his back. They're like, okay, right. So you can start co-signing for people.
Yep. And in return, Professor Black Ops, you know what they do? They're loyal. They're loyal to
Facts.
you, man. They're
Facts.
loyal.
Facts.
And you just never know. Here's the thing with that too. You just never know where they're going to be later in their career as well, because you may need them later on. They could be a gem where they accelerate all the way up super fast. But they know what? They're going to look at you as, you gave me an opportunity. You gave me an opportunity, and they will always be loyal to you for that.
Oh, always. Yeah. I never have a problem. Like I said, my contract's up in June because I'm a consultant. So I reached out, like you said, I got guys working in AWS. I got one guy in Google. I got one guy in Salesforce. The guy in Salesforce sent me 2 director of compliance jobs. I always kind of shied away sometimes from management, but now you got me thinking a little different. I might try to get me a management spot. So at one time I was supervising a team. My first team was just so good. My second team was just horrible, and it just kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. So now at my level, I advise CEOs, I advise the CISO for the organization I work at, because we report to the IRS and I understand compliance inside and out. So I'm in this meeting, so they ask me questions. What do we do for compliance, privacy? So, I can just shoot it off the hip, but I don't have a staff.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's good, but sometimes, if I need to pull people in on a certain time, if I got a big staff, then that will make it easier for me to do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then two
that's
is,
true.
You got me thinking about trying to get part of profits now. I never thought about the delivery team. You showed a couple pay stubs. I'm like, I might try to get some of that profit money. I can see a creditor investor money. I can see it, but I'm like, maybe I need to ride past that now. I'm thinking a little different.
Well, I say this, right? So one of the things is this. One of the things is this, guys, and many people just don't understand this too, Professor Black Ops. The further you move up, the more money you make.